let's just say I schedule a tattoo appointment with you. We set up an appointment for Monday, and
Mhm.
then I'm a no call, no show, and I don't
Mhm.
show up. And then Tuesday I hit you up, and I'm like, "Oh, my bad, da da da. Can we do it again? Are you down?" Or are you like, "Nah, fuck you." Welcome to Ella on the Rise. It's all about people who are chasing their dreams. And today I'm with a tattoo artist from Long Island. Please introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Nicole. I work on Long Island at Vintage Ink Tattoo. A lot of people know me as Fluid Nix, but yeah, that's me.
Awesome. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
No problem. I got kind of a spicy question right out of the gate, but let's just say someone schedules a tattoo appointment with you, but they have like
hmm
a stupid idea.
hmm
Do you keep it real with them and you're like, "Hey, I don't think that's the best idea," or you're just like, "Yeah, whatever."
I mean, I never want to put someone's idea down because I don't know, it could be like a stupid meaning to me, but it can mean so much to someone else. So like, I try to keep my opinion out of it. But if it's like something racist or terrible, I'm not going to tattoo that. But if it's really bad, I'll try to like redirect them into a better mindset. But sometimes you just gotta bite the bullet and give the client what they want. So,
That was a really good answer. When you do try to be polite and redirect them, like how do you do that nicely?
I'll find like some suggestions and kind of show them how to, I guess, do their idea in a way that would transfer well as a tattoo. Like some ideas are just like so far fetched that you cannot make that into a tattoo. But
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, you just kind of like pull out different ideas or like see if they have like inspiration that you could like guide them into a better mindset. But they don't always want to do it. And sometimes they just want what they want, and you got to make the client happy. But I'm here to redirect them, have the best tattoo they can have.
You have tattooed Chris Miles.
Yes, I have.
And for those who don't know, Chris Miles is a rapper from Long Island. He's made music with Lil Xan. He's dated Tana Mojo. The kid's blowing up. And
Mhm.
it must have been really cool to tattoo someone who has such high status like that.
Oh yeah, he's like a really great client of mine. I actually did my first like face tattoo on him. I like said no for the first like 5 sessions we had. And then eventually he was like, "You need to do it." And I was like, fuck, you have such a nice face. Can we not? He's a really great dude and he's really talented. I'm happy to know him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's I was because I was creeping on your Instagram and you're like, just got done with Chris, and I was like, is that Chris Miles? And I literally had your photo and then like another picture on the internet, and I was like, holy shit! Like, I'm a fan myself, so that was like, whoa.
Yeah, he's so talented. But he's a great client. And yeah, usually when he's on Long Island, we'll do something.
So, when you were explaining that story, you said that like you a lot of times you didn't want to tattoo his face.
Well, it's just such like a delicate area, and if you fuck up, it's on their face.
Yeah.
But that's with anyone. Usually, if they're like a little bit younger, I try to just kind of really make sure that they're committed to doing a face tattoo.
When you were tattooing that rapper's face, were you
hmm
nervous?
Oh, I'm nervous with every tattoo I do, but the trick is to just pretend like you're not. Listen, confidence is everything, and sometimes you gotta just fucking suck it up and do it. And you usually get the best results when you push yourself.
Well, props to you because I know, I never gave a tattoo, but I can imagine it's not easy and it's a lot of pressure. And like you said, you just kind of push yourself and you're like, hey, I got to do it.
Yeah, but I tell my clients when they move a little too much, I'm like, listen, if you keep moving, you're becoming the artist now. So it's out of my hands. But
Wow, I like that.
so you and the client both have to be in the right mindset, on the same page. Like, it's a big deal tattooing someone.
Oh
So
yeah.
being in the same headspace is very important.
I was taking a look at your website and there's
hmm
a section where it says prepare and it
hmm
says eat beforehand.
hmm
I've never seen that before. I've heard of that before. Can you explain that?
Well, listen, if you're not feeling good, you're not nourished, you're not taking care of yourself, going into a tattoo appointment, you're not going to feel good. You're not going to be in a good headspace. Like, you need to be ready to get tattooed. Like, if you're going to go sit for 6 hours, you don't want to go in on an empty stomach and get lightheaded and nauseous and potentially pass out. You need to take care of yourself, and then it will just make you have the best experience possible getting tattooed.
Can that happen? Like if someone's like didn't eat and nervous or whatever? Like, have you had people pass out?
I haven't had anyone pass out. I've had someone almost pass out, but there's like, tell signs of the body that you could kind of see what's going to happen. Like if their skin gets cold and clammy, you kind of know that, back off a little bit, let them breathe, like maybe get them a little snack and lay down for a minute. But, I'm basically creating a beautiful open wound. You need to be careful with like a client. It's a procedure that is pretty extreme and not everyone handles it the same.
I'm sure you get like the young kids, the first timers, and like that must be an interesting experience.
Like the young kids that are like 18, like so excited to get like 10 tattoos in one day, those are the best people to tattoo because they've been waiting like forever and they're just ready. And like your pain tolerance when you're younger is so much higher than as you get older. And I noticed with like older clients, it seems like they have a bit of a lower pain tolerance, but yeah, I'm telling you, those little 18-year-olds, they sit so well.
Wow, I'm surprised. I would think it'd be the other way around. Like the older guy, experienced getting tats, his tolerance will be better, but I guess it's the opposite.
No, you would think that, but I really the younger ones that sit a bit better. Yeah.
Wow, I would not expect that. Wow.
hmm but everyone's different. It really depends. Like I said, you just need to be in a good mindset and be ready for a tattoo and you'll be fine.
Mm-hmm. So speaking of your appointment with your clients and
hmm
having your mind and body right,
hmm
you made a post on your Instagram story. I thought it was really interesting. It says it was about a silent appointment.
hmm
And it says, I got a little paragraph written down. It says, don't hesitate to ask for a silent appointment if you're feeling tired, mentally drained, or want to avoid conversation. There will be no judgment. You are always welcome to utilize this option.
Yeah. I mean, not everyone wants to come and talk. Some people, like I tattoo a lot of nurses that are just mentally exhausted and they just want to sit there and get a little ink therapy, and that's fine. And I could be super chatty sometimes, and I know that. So I'm like, you let me know how you're feeling and we'll do whatever you're comfortable with. I don't know. Even when I get tattooed, I kind of just pop my headphones in and I lay there. I don't know. Everyone has different preferences for how they want to get tattooed.
Well, I think it's really nice that you posted that and you give people that option because I feel like mental health is important and I'm glad that like nowadays like people are talking about it, it's in the conversation and it's just, I never got a tattoo, but I can relate with like getting my hair cut or Uber
Mhm.
ride. It's like, I'm social, but sometimes I just have those days. I don't want to talk, man. Just cut my hair. Just take me where I need to go.
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
it's nice that you posted that because some people may need that.
Yeah. Thank you.
You have a big following on Instagram.
Yeah.
You have 10,000 followers. Like how did you build such a big following like that?
I only started that account in 2017. Like I made that account because I was making fluid art before it was kind of like a thing. And that's why it's Fluid Nix, because I was making fluid art. My name's Nicole. I was like, oh, Nix. So Fluid Nix kind of came from that. And then I started that account in September 2017. And then 3 months later, I got offered an apprenticeship. So I would just start like posting my tattoo stuff on there. And I don't know, just slowly, just people started following me. I'd leave business cards places. I'd like try to talk to everyone I can about what I'm doing. And I don't know, just slowly I built my following. It's kind of crazy. Like I feel like in the past year, it's really gained some traction, which is cool. I don't know, just doing my thing, trying to be me, showing what I can do.
So the secret is just like networking and just talking to
I don't know. I
people.
feel like there's no secret. It's just, I don't know. You do good work, people follow you.
Hell yeah. Well,
Yeah,
congratulations on that. A lot of people don't have 10K.
thank you. I know I was kind of, what, really? Like I only had like 500 followers when I started tattooing, and now I'm like 3 years later. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, it's amazing. And hey, this year we only going up, right?
No, definitely. I'm focused, ready to work.
So, you seem like someone who definitely loves what you do, and
Yeah.
it's a lot of work, it's a lot of pressure, but you get it done. You have clients, everything's great, but sometimes shit happens.
Yeah.
How do you feel about no call, no shows?
Ah, they suck. But I don't know. I'm just like, communicate with me what's going on. I'm never gonna be upset with you. If I've had days where I have appointments and I'm like, I feel like I physically can't go, it's too much. Like I get it. Like, it's okay. Like, just communicate with me. I just feel like it's disrespectful of my time when people don't show up because I spent hours preparing their design. I book their time. I go out of my way to make sure everything's set for them. So it's kind of like a slap in the face when I get a no show just because I am so receptive. And, like if something happens, let me know. It's all good. But you do what you can. But it's not like any other profession where you could just like call someone and get someone in right away. Like, you know, you book separate time for separate people, and it's hard to just get someone in last minute. And if I'm not tattooing, I'm not making money.
Let's just say I schedule a tattoo appointment with you. We set up an appointment for Monday, and
Hmm.
then I'm a no call, no show, and I
Hmm.
don't show up. And then Tuesday I hit you up, and I'm like, "Oh, my bad, da da da. Can we do it again? Are you down?" Or are you like, "Nah, fuck you."
I used to kind of attitude of no, fuck you, but now it's like there's just so much shit going on in the world. I try not to let stuff like that bother me. I'll usually take another deposit and forfeit their original deposit if they left me one. And if it happens again, I will not tattoo them because that just shows that you just don't give a shit about my time. And it's a mutual respect thing getting tattooed. Like if you don't respect me, how can I respect you and your time?
Yeah, no, that's true. Outside of tattooing, you have any other like interests, passions, hobbies? What do we do when we're not inking somebody?
Well, I love to go to the gym. Like I never thought I'd ever say that because I was never like ooh exercise person. But I started going like a year ago. And actually, you just interviewed him, Smirk. He's the one who showed me like
Yeah.
basically what gym, and like I fell in love with it. And that's kind of like I do that every morning before I go into work, and that's kind of just like my hour to myself. I love cooking. What else do I love to do? I love painting. I love going thrift shopping. I love seeing my girlfriends and getting like dinner at cool places. Yeah, I don't know. I love animals. I love like hanging out with my kitties at home. I don't know.
How many cats you have?
I have three. I'm
Nice.
surprised they're not around right now. They love this area.
What are the names?
Oh God, you're gonna make fun of me. So little black kitty, her name's Callie, but I call her baby cat. And then I have my kitty, Miss Peep. Well, her real name is Princess Aurora Peppers, but I call her Miss Peeper. And then I have
Princess Aurora Peppers.
that was my dad's call. That was not my call. We couldn't pick a name, and he like had to call the vet to like get her spayed. They're like, "Oh, what's her name?" And he panicked, and he was like, "Princess Aurora Peppers," and that's like the three names we were between. So just all three, but nickname Miss Peep. And then I have Banana Peel, who's like my cute little ragdoll tabby cat.
Thank you for coming out and giving me your time, and I think it was really fun.
Oh, thank you so much for having me. This
Mhm.
was fun.
And if someone wants to follow you on Instagram or someone's interested in getting some new ink, where can they get contact with you?
You could look at my Instagram. It's Fluid Knits. Right now, my books are closed. I usually open them periodically. Like I'll open book for 3 months, close for a few months, and then I'll open like usually like a month before I'm booking that. So when I open my books for April, it'll be in the beginning of March. And then I post all my information on how to get in contact with me on my page. Like, yeah.
Nice, nice. So if anyone's tuned in right now and you're trying to get some new ink, I think you know who to go to. But yeah, thanks again for coming on here. It was really cool.
Oh, thank you so much for having me. This was fun.